Yo, what's up, CG Gang? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all saw that thumbnail, y'all saw that title. We are going to be making some Snickerdoodle cookies today. Y'all heard me? So Snickerdoodle cookies. So enough of the talking. Let's get into the ingredients. Okay, CG Gang, I'm back. These are all the ingredients you're going to need. Some light brown sugar, salt, some regular sugar. You can use all-purpose flour or bread flour. I'm using bread flour. Some ground cinnamon. Cream of tartar, 2 sticks of unsalted butter. You make sure you put these out beforehand before you make your cookies, your snickerdoodles. You want them to be room temperature, and 2 eggs. And that's pretty much it. That's all your ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe. So enough of the talking. Let's get to cooking. Okay, CG Gang, I'm back. The first thing you want to get for your snickerdoodle cookies is your flour. And like I said before, you could use bread flour or all-purpose flour. I use bread flour, and you're gonna want to use 2 3/4 cups of bread flour or all-purpose flour. So 1 cup, 2 cups. Now you're gonna get your 3/4 cups of flour in here. Now when you're baking, you want to make sure you get all the right exact measurements, or whatever you're making, is it going to come out right? I learned from my mom that was her first thing, is baking. And she always told me baking is a science. You're going to go through a lot of trials and errors, but once you got it, you got it. Alright guys, I'm filling up my 3/4 cup. Make sure, like I said, I got the right measurements. Okay. And 3/4 cups of flour. Right there. Okay, CG Gang, the next thing you're going to want to use for the next 2 ingredients, dry ingredients we're going to use, is cream and tartar. And the reason we use cream and tartar, it gives your cookies a nice tangy taste. A nice tanginess that you be tasting in snickerdoodles right here. That's it, cream and tartar. Give it a really nice taste. So we're going to put a teaspoon of that in here. One teaspoon. Just like that. And now we're going to put 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It called for 3/4 teaspoon, but I'm really sensitive to salt and I want to taste a whole lot of salt. You could use the 3/4 teaspoons, but I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's it. That's all you need. Boom. Now the next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and mix all the dry ingredients together, just like this. Just mix that all up. Snickerdoodle cookies are my favorite cookies. I love them so much. But they come second to chocolate chip. Cookies are my favorite dessert. And I love chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodles. And here in DC and Maryland, I think we make the best snickerdoodles in the country. If you're from the DMV area, you already know the great debate who make the better snickerdoodle cookie, Iverson Mall or Forestville Mall. I like them both. It really don't matter to me. So now that mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and push our dry ingredients to the side and get to the next step. Guys, my bad, I'm back. It's been a long day. I forgot the baking powder. You need baking powder, or your cookie's not gonna taste right. So you're gonna get 1 teaspoon of baking powder in. And again, like I said the first time, we're gonna mix that baking powder up with the rest of the dry ingredients. My bad, y'all, long day. I was like, oops, forgot the baking powder. Your boy crazy. Like I said, you gotta baking, it's a science, and you gotta remember you got everything. Now mix that up in there. And now Let's move this to the side and get on to the next steps. I'll be back. Okay, now CG gang, I'm back. Next thing you're gonna do is get room temperature unsalted butter. Go ahead and drop it in there. You need unsalted butter. This is perfect. I left it out the right amount of time. And then next thing you're gonna do is go ahead, turn your stand mixer on, whatever you're using, or a hand mixer, whatever you got on hand. And we're gonna mix this up now. But if I paddle, no longer than about a few seconds, several seconds. Okay, just like that. That's done. Get that stuff down in there. You don't want to overpower your butter. Powder your butter. Unsalted butter for your snickerdoodles. And that's done. And then you're going to add a half cup of sugar and 3/4 cups of sugar, light brown sugar. A lot of people say you use dark brown, but I like using light brown. Sorry about the noise, got my back door open. Okay, next thing you're gonna do and go ahead and mix that all together. It smells good. It smells really, really good. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all favorite cookies are. I'll tell you I like chocolate chip and snickerdoodles. And I like a oatmeal raisin on occasion. Not all the time. Okay, gang, I still got that going. You're gonna grab your vanilla. Any kind of vanilla you like. I got some pure vanilla right here, some regular vanilla extract. And you're gonna put 2 teaspoons of vanilla in this mixture. And let that go a little bit more. Okay, now it's time for the eggs. You take 1 large egg and 1 egg yolk. So you just separate the egg yolk from the egg white. You could do it in your hand, do it on top of the sink, and then you should have nothing but the egg yolk left. And now we're gonna go ahead and pour this in. And you're gonna let everything come together. Crank the speed up a little bit. It smells good. It smells amazing already. Remember, make sure y'all had all y'all ingredients on hand. We make this recipe, make the cookies, snickerdoodle cookies. These are gonna be the best snickerdoodle cookies you ever had. Homemade, nothing like making your own homemade desserts. Okay, gang, now it's finished. All right, remember, those eggs also gotta be at room temperature. Do not take eggs out your fridge, out of a cold place. Make sure they are room temperature place for this recipe. Look at this. That's how you know it's finished. Everything just came together. It's all nice and fluffy. Make sure you just go around, just scrape the bowl a little bit. Yeah, this smells good. Now we done that, let's get to the next step. Okay, now let's get to these dry ingredients. Again, this is how you know when the wet ingredients is all done. Look how light and fluffy that look. Nice and fluffy. That's exactly how you want it. Should be no other way. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our flour, our salt, baking powder, everything that we mixed in earlier. We're gonna dump it right into that same bowl with all the other ingredients. Now you're gonna mix it on low for a few seconds. Say about 10-15 seconds, 20 seconds max. And then you're gonna make your way up to the next speed to medium. And you'll mix it all together good. Now they say the key is to get the best snickerdoodles. Finish mixing the rest of your cookie dough, your snickerdoodle dough, with your hands for spatula, because you don't want the kitchen aid to overmix your dough, and then you're not gonna have good cookies. So you just do this. Make sure you get all your dough out. Okay, now this is the very last step. I got my spatula, just by hand, just mix it up, just like this. Like I said, you don't want to overmix your cookie dough. And doing it by hand, make sure everything combines together. I'm gonna help you out a lot. Then you overworking your dough. You don't want to overwork your dough. It could be a big no-no. Then you won't have no good cookies. See, let's see. It smells amazing. They're not even done yet. Also, don't forget to preheat your oven to 375. That's the temperature you want to cook your cookies on. 375. I know everybody like to use that 350, but we use 375 today. Now that's it. Let's get to the next part. Okay, guys. Next step for these Snickerdoodle cookies. You're gonna want to get your cinnamon sugar, about regular white sugar and some cinnamon, and you mix it up. Boom. That's it. Now you're gonna get your cookie. You're gonna roll them just like this. Can y'all see? Yeah, that's perfect. And then we're gonna roll them around in the sugar, just like that. And the best part about these cookies, some cookie recipes, you gotta put the cookie dough in the fridge and let it sit overnight or for a couple of hours. You don't have to do that with Snickerdoodles. You make them to the shape, and you're gonna put them on a cookie pan with some parchment paper, and you're gonna spread them about 2 to 3 inches apart, just like that. It's not easy. I mean, it's easy. It's not hard. So, like again, show y'all one more time. Roll it up just like this, and then toss it around. There you go. Cinnamon sugar. And there's no exact measurements for the sugar and the cinnamon. You can put as much as you like. It's up to you. I like cinnamon, and I like sugar, so I put a decent amount. But it's up to you how much you're gonna put. Do this last one for y'all. Again, roll it just like this. Dip in the cinnamon sugar. And booyah. Just like that. Now, again, set your oven to 375. And you're going to bake these for about... Yes, you're going to make these for about... At 375. For about 10 minutes until they golden brown. That's it. And then you're done. You have some nice Snickerdoodles. Put that one on here. Shake some off. And there you go. Remember to place them 2.5 to 3 inches apart on your cookie sheet. So 375, 10 minutes or to golden brown in the oven. So I'll be back in that time. See y'all then. And there you go, Snickerdoodle guys. It just came out the oven. Homemade Snickerdoodles. Now I'll let them cool off for a second, and then we're gonna plate them. Okay guys, about to plate these Snickerdoodles. Look at that, man. They look amazing. Now, like I said, baking is the science. If you mess up the first time, just keep trying. That's all you have to do. Don't give up. As long as you got 2 hands and a willing spirit, attitude to not to give up. You got this. Well, these look good. Oh. One more. Booyah. And there we go. Again, homemade Snickerdoodles. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to like my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and hit that sub button. I want everybody to go ahead and hit that notification bell so y'all be the first to know when the cooking guy has a new video up. So until next time, we out of here. Money shot, Snickerdoodles.